Hello and welcome, and thank you for taking time to watch our video. In this video, I am going to show you the full benefit of a full price launch a product on Amazon versus a deep discount, typically 80 to 90% off, sometimes even as high as 97% off discount launch. So without further ado, let's start. Now, before we get into further details, what you see here is a graphical Excel sheet comparison between a full price launch and a deep discount launch. And so before I dive into the case study of our result, I want to show you the numeric breakdown of why a full price launch is advantageous in regards to revenue versus a deep discount launch. So right here you see that these are the 5 keywords we decided to rotate and purchase during the launch. Here we see a daily giveaway of 16, and during the launch we were giving away from this worksheet 224. Now, our retail price is at $12.97, and this is our ASIN here, okay? And the product is our disposable aprons. Now, once we sell our product here, we see that Amazon takes out a fee, and this is the amount that Amazon deposits into our account, okay? The cost of product is 2, therefore you take $5.51 deduct by 2, so we're making roughly $3.51 per unit per purchase. Now, the biggest advantage of a full price launch is, one, you get to, well, Amazon sees it as a full price buy, therefore they give you higher priority in regards to rank and juice. And 2, you're able to resell. Here you see this column here, reselling again. You're able to resell the product again through a program, and I will go into more details if once you're ready to launch your product. Now, at the end of the launch, in fact, you're actually profiting if you're selling a total of 200, or may I say, if you're giving away or using 224 units to launch these set of keywords, then at the end of the launch, you're profiting $900.48. Okay. Now, let's take a look at the deep discount launch. Here you see the typical, these are the same, right? The amount of keywords and products you have to give away per unit for that product, the total giveaway per day, and the total giveaway over a 14-day period. Now, our product's cost is still the same. It's $12.97 here. But the difference here is that we have to offer a 90% discount, which brings our product down to $1.29. And after selling each of these products, Amazon is actually deducting $5.21 from our account. So right off the bat, we're losing $5.21. You add in your cost of product, which is $2. So per giveaway or per product that a deep discount launch that you're selling through Amazon, you're actually losing $7.21. Of course, at the end of the launch, you're losing 224. Well, this math is actually incorrect. Let me update that. So you have this total amount here times the total amount of giveaway, which is this. Typically, the cost of launch for these launch services is roughly anywhere between $350 to $450 fee. Now, the total launch is a summation of these two. At the end of launch, you're going to obtain the same result between the full price launch and a deep discount launch, except for the fact that here you're going to be down in the negative of about $2,000 versus here you're going to be in the positive of about $900. Also, it's worth noting Amazon may or may not crack down on deep discount launches because they do understand that these are the techniques Amazon sellers like ourselves are using to rank. Therefore, a full price launch method is highly favorable and also, I would say, a bit safer. Now, let's go straight into the case study. Before I show you the ranking graph, I want to show you how we're able to obtain these values here. And it's a tool we use called Helium 10. I'm sure many of you guys and gals sellers have used this software before. But essentially, we use the magnet. We use the magnet form tool for this program, and it outputs the amount of giveaways per day that's suggested. Oh, I think I just filtered. There we go. Okay, disposable aprons. That's how we're able to obtain the number 4 here. All right. Now you can also use, and I highly do recommend, Viral Launch as well. Here we search for disposable apron in their market intelligence tool, and we see that it's suggested to give away 4 to 6. My recommendation is to go after the higher number and perhaps add 2 to 3 units to it. So in an ideal launch situation, you would want to give away anywhere between 8 to 9 units for this keyword, disposable aprons. Oops, I'm sorry, disposable aprons here. So you would put, 8 or 9 here for disposable aprons. For the sake of this example, I just put 4. Now here are the results for the launch. Now I want to keep in mind before I start explaining, and this is very important, so please listen carefully. This launch had 0 reviews, so there were no verified reviews or unverified reviews. Therefore, this listing had 0 social proof. Number 2, there were no PPC, excuse me. There were no PPC activated on this listing at all. Okay, and number 3, actually those are the only 2 criteria. Number 3, it was a well optimized listing, and all keywords you see here were indexed for that keyword. All right, so that's well worth noting. Now here it says this is when we start launching. All right, this is where we activated the ranking tracking, and this is when we actually start launching on October 18th. Now, after a few days of launching at only 4 units per day, again, we were only targeting disposable apron, not these keywords here. Okay, we're only targeting 4 units per day for disposable aprons. And as you can see, on the 1, 2, 3, on the 4th day, it jumped up to a tremendous, from about 150 to roughly in the upper 50s here. And as you can see, as the day progressed, the next 5, 6, 7 days, it stalled between rankings 40 to 50. So in this case, we actually increased the daily purchase of full price to 7 units. And as you can see, the rankings slowly started creeping up until the final day, which ended at 15. So what does this all mean in regards to full price launch? 1, full price launch in fact do work, right? And the fact that we had a bare bone listing with no reviews and no PPC validates the fact that with just a full price launch at a certain selling velocity, okay, here we have 4 and here we have incremental up to 7, that your product's keyword can rank up to page 1. Now, it's also worth noting that if we start giving away at roughly 9 to 11 units instead of 7, we would certainly push through the barrier at position 15 and end up in top 5 for this particular keyword. Now that you understand the difference between the full price launch and a deep discount launch as far as your ending revenue, and the full benefit of a full price launch versus a deep discount launch, and again, deep discount launch may be dangerous in the near future. However, yes, it still does work now as of November 2018 as we're recording this video. However, a full price launch is a much safer method in Amazon's eyes because 1, they're making more money from your purchase, and 2, you're profiting at the end of your campaign. Well, thank you very much for watching, and if you yourself would like to launch your product with a full price launch campaign, please go ahead and book a strategy session below this video, and we'll go ahead and dive deep into your product and see how we can help. Thank you very much, and take good care.